Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, guys. It's me, Brad, with Get You in Shape, and Rhonda's back, and we're doing a mobility session today because as we all need mobility, we need flexibility, and we need recovery. So today's the day. So we're gonna get started. We're gonna do a hip flexor standing. So all we're gonna do is push that back leg back and try to straighten that leg and just hold. Let me go ahead and start the timer.
Warm up.
So we got 22
3,
minutes of work
2,
here, guys.
1.
So
Switch.
what I'm trying to do here is push my heel back, keep my leg straight, and then from there, keeping my weight in my front heel, I'm gonna shift my hips forward. And this is where you should feel it, right through here. I can feel it's very tight right now. It should be tight almost every day because we sit down and those muscles get tight. So the hip flexor is one area that we wanna stretch daily. Pushing that hip forward. Got 30
That's
seconds
halfway.
to go. So the heel is almost in. I can actually feel my my calf stretching on this one. Good. We'll do this one and then we'll switch sides. Do the other side. Pushing that hip back. I'm pushing my hip forward, feeling a stretch right through here. Okay, this is where you should feel it. You can bring your arm up if you don't feel that stretch. I'm not
3,
bringing it.
2.
All right,
1.
I'm just gonna turn
Switch.
over so you can see me. We're doing the exact same thing on the other side. So I'm pushing my leg back, straightening that
3,
leg, trying to
2,
push my heel
1.
up to the ground,
Switch.
making sure my weight's in my front heel on the front leg, and then I'm just gonna shift my weight forward. So pushing and feeling it right through the hip flexors here, guys. Good job. Pushing that hip. This is a static hold, but yes, we are standing. So you should feel a little bit of that leg that's in front of you having to do some work to keep, because you're almost in a little a lunge position. You can do
That's
this
halfway.
sitting, which we actually will be doing at the end of the workout, but figured this mobility session will start with a little bit of standing exercises, and yes, some of the mobility stuff does include your muscles. 15 seconds. Anytime we're doing an exercise, you want to add, you could reach that arm up on this one, feel that stretch a little bit more in that leg, that side. 3, 2, 1. Nice work, guys.
Switch.
So from there, we're going to bring our knee up. Go ahead and follow. We're going to do lateral steps. We're going to work on balance first,
3,
though. We're going to bring the
2,
knee up and hold
1.
it for 5,
Switch.
4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to take a big step over and do the right leg lateral lunge. So side lunge. 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to come back up. We're going to hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big step over. Lean in that hip so that right toe comes off. Make sure your toes are pointed straight ahead, not out to the side. And coming up. We're doing this for 1
That's
minute.
halfway.
Hopefully I'm not blocking Rhonda, but you can see me. We're just leaning. You're doing your own stretch. I know a lot of times you guys are not watching me or Rhonda, but at the same point, it's always good just to make sure you're doing it correctly, hearing what I'm talking. So for here in this exercise, we're pushing our hips back and wiggling that right toe. So we're in our hip joint, and then this other leg is straight.
3,
3,
2,
2, 1.
1.
Perfect timing.
Switch.
So we got left leg up now. We're going to balance for 5 and then step to the left side. 3, 2,
2,
1.
1.
Big step over.
Switch.
And then lean in that left hip. Make sure that left toe is wiggling a little bit and that right leg is straight. Coming up. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big step over. And then pull that hip back. So make sure you're wiggling that toe, stretching that straightening that one leg, and then coming up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. We're halfway there, guys.
That's
Keep going
halfway.
with me. Coming up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, guys. And big step over. Got 15 seconds to go. Get one more. 5 seconds hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big step over.
3, 2, 1.
All right, we're gonna
Switch.
get one knee on the ground. One leg is gonna be straight. Let's see if I can see, yes. So
3,
my leg is straight.
2,
All I'm gonna
1.
be doing is gonna
Switch.
bring this elbow to the ground, and I'm gonna reach up to the sky, and I'm gonna come down. So if this is too tough for you, you can't do that. Straighten this leg and go up and down. You should feel your inner thigh. So if you don't, push your hip further back. I'm gonna go down with that elbow, and then I'm gonna reach up. Feel this one, Rhonda?
Yes, sir.
Right on the inner thigh of that left leg or the leg that's straight, your right leg.
That's halfway.
You're going up. And again, if that's too tough to go down to the ground, you could just bring that same elbow down. Again, you also want to push your hip behind you, further back. So you're on that front knee, and then that leg is straight. The whole foot of your right foot is on the ground. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. So we're switching sides. So again, that left leg goes over. We're gonna bring that elbow to the ground, and then that left elbow
3,
goes up,
2,
and then you're gonna try to
1.
twist,
Switch.
and then down. So every time you bring that elbow to the ground, you should feel a nice little stretch inside of that left thigh. That's it, you guys. Focus on going down and then that shoulder twisting up. Good, Rhonda. Should feel that inner thigh, and if you're pushing your hips back, we're also working on those hips as well, guys. Nice work. We're halfway there.
That's halfway.
You'll find one side is a little bit more flexible than the other, at least that's what my case is. 10 seconds. We're gonna start with our plank, going to the downward dog.
3,
I'll show you.
2, 1. Switch.
So we're gonna do this plank right here. We're gonna go to the downward dog. Then from there, we're
3,
gonna bring our right foot
2,
up.
1.
The elbow. So
Switch.
just start in the plank with me. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Walk your hands to the downward dog where your heel's into the ground. Your head is through the arms. 3, 2, 1. Bring your right foot to her right hand. You can drop to your knee if you need to. Dive that elbow down. 3, 2, 1. Reach in front of you. 3, 2, 1. Twist that arm all the way up and over. Put your fingertips on the ground and push your hips back. Back knee can be on the ground. 3, 2, 1. Put your hands on the mat again. Back to your plank. 3, 2, 1. Walk your hands back all the way to the downward dog. 3, 2, 1. Left leg this time. All the way up. Elbow down. Bring your back knee to the ground if you need to.
3, 2, 1.
Reach forward.
Switch.
5. Twist around. Bring that
3,
fingertips to
2,
the ground. Keep
1.
going, guys.
Switch.
Doing this 2 times. Only got 1 on each side. Back to your hands on the ground. Back to your plank. And then right foot up again. Elbow down. We forgot to do the downward dog. Reach forward. Should put a little pressure on your toes on that one. Reach around on your fingertips.
That's halfway.
And back to your plank. Just get 2 rounds, 2 on each side. Back to your downward dog. Up with your left foot. Drop to your knee if you need to. Elbow down. Pull the hip back.
3, 2, 1. Switch.
All right, from there, guys, we're gonna get back into that child's pose. So we're just gonna reach the arms forward, push your hips
3,
back.
2, 1. Switch.
Right now, we're taking some deep breaths in. I want you to go 8 seconds in, and 10-second exhale. So pushing your hips back, reaching the arm forward. Forehead's resting on the mat. Now let's reach to the right side. Same thing. Your right palm is going to go to your
That's
to the
halfway.
left side, I'm sorry, and then reach down. So you're going to feel this in your right side, right lat muscle. Pushing your hips back, you'll also feel in your hips. Now reach to your left side. So your left hand is going to have the weight. Then reach down.
Three, two,
All right, you guys,
one.
press
Switch.
pause if you need to. You need a red band. We're going to lay on our back. Put our band
3,
around our right
2,
foot.
1.
So what we're going to do
Switch.
is bend the leg toward our knee, and then from here I'm going to push my heel up for 5 seconds to the ceiling or sky. So I'm going to go up 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then come down. So if I need more rest, 3, 2, 1, and up. 5, press, 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 press. 3, 2, 1, and pull that knee in again. And up. 5, press that heel up, heel up, heel up.
That's
and
halfway.
Switch. So knee, relax the knee, pull the knee in, and then up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring that knee in again. And then come up. Doing great, guys. And up. Sorry, down. And up. Almost there.
3,
And down.
2,
All right, from there
1.
we're going to crisscross
Switch.
the bands so that the band doesn't come get you. And this time we're going to bring our elbows up,
3,
keeping our back flat.
2,
We're going to push
1.
our arms back
Switch.
behind us. So our back stays flat. I'm reaching up to my feet, reaching up to the sky or ceiling, and then I'm pulling my arms straight back. So you don't want your elbows bent on this exercise. You want to reach up and pull back. Feeling right in the back side, your hamstrings. If you want to do some ankle circle, you do this, you can.
That's
Nice
halfway.
to do this outside. We can see this beautiful clouds and nice sky. Looks better than the ceiling. Doing great, guys. Remember, this is for you. We all need this multiple times a week. But if only you can do it one time a week, you're going to be feeling good.
3,
3,
2,
2, 1.
1.
So put both of your
Switch.
bands in your left hand. Your right shoulder is going to go down, and you're going to look over your right shoulder
3,
as you slowly
1.
go across
Switch.
your body with that leg. You slowly go across. So you're looking over your right shoulder. You're going to feel this right through the sides, your hips, even your lower back. Trying to keep that knee up and putting pressure with that band. As with any stretching at the end, we really want to focus in on our breathing.
That's
Dial in.
halfway.
I say it all the time. I forget to say it sometimes, but if you're controlling your breathing in about 6 to 8 second inhales, and then slowly out 8 to 10 seconds. If you can breathe through your nose, try to breathe through your nose instead of
3,
your mouth.
2, 1.
All right.
Switch.
I think we're going across your body, so switch legs and do that.
3,
switch
2,
arms, not legs.
1. Switch.
Switch arms, not legs. So now we got the inner thigh stretch. We did this with the lateral lunges. Again, what I'm trying to focus on is my lower back right now, trying to be flat into the ground. So I can feel this much better if I have that lower back pressed. Certainly can't go out as far as Rhonda, and you probably can't go as far as the next person. You're only trying to
That's
go out
halfway.
as far as you can stretch. So remember, in fitness and stretching, don't compare yourself with others. You're focusing on you and doing what you can do at your own personal limit. I think we're switching legs here, but let me check. No, we're going to be sitting up real quick.
Three, two, one.
All right, we're
Switch.
sitting up real quick, guys. We're going to put that right leg back. We've been working that right leg. We're going to do the hip flexor on that
3,
right side.
2, 1.
So we did the standing hip flexor, so that back knee is back. You're going to push the knee back, and then from there you're going to sit up. So from here, I can feel this hip flexor stretching. If you don't, you can push those hips forward, not lean forward, but you're just moving forward. Your tailbone or pelvis is shifted in, and that should allow you to feel this stretch. If you want to add some variation, you can reach that right arm up
That's
to
halfway.
the sky. You can even reach it over and pull back. That's stretching a little bit of your back as well on that side, but you do not need to. Rhonda, unfortunately, we're doing this for 2 minutes. Yes. This is one of the best stretches you can do from a lot of the folks and doctors and chiropractors
3,
I've talked to
2,
for back,
1.
lower back,
Switch.
your knees, because the hips get so tight. We're staying right here, guys.
3,
Hips get so
2,
tight from excessive
1.
sitting,
Switch.
and it's day in and day out, and it's always a revolving door. You gotta stretch the muscles to get tight if you sit excessively, which most of us do. You are getting a little bit of action on this front leg. I know Rhonda probably feels the front leg, but we're just shifting the hips forward, and you have a little bit of weight in this front heel as you're trying to get that stretch
That's
in.
halfway.
All right, we are going to grab the band and switch over to our other side. We're almost done with this great mobility and stretching session, guys. Remember, it's important to take time out for you to stretch, to work on your mobility. The more mobile we are, the more active we can be in our fitness sessions, the more lower we can get on our squat,
3,
the more we're able
2,
to, our
1.
bodies are able
Switch.
to work. So left leg now, guys. We're gonna do that 5-second hold one.
3,
So laying on
2,
your back, make sure
1.
that lower back
Switch.
is pressed. We're gonna bring the knees to our chest, elbows to our ground, and then we're gonna go up, heel, 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 press the heel up, press the heel up. 3, 2, 1. So you're gonna forcefully try to push your heel up to the sky for 5 seconds, and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. And up, hold it, 5, press, 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 press that heel up, 2, 1, and down.
That's halfway.
Pressing up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. So 5 seconds, guys. You can count yourself from here. This is called muscle activation technique. If you've gone to a few, there is actual people that are muscle activation technique certified coaches, and if you have any ailments, this is one thing that
3,
sometimes they'll do
2,
on you.
1.
Next
Switch.
one, guys, is we're going to crisscross the bands. Make sure it's an X. This is so the band doesn't come up and kick
3,
you. So
2,
we're going to reach
1.
up to the sky
Switch.
and pull back. I didn't say it at the beginning. I wish I had, but if you don't have a band, you can grab a towel. So hopefully you figure that out. You're following along with this with the towel. Again, on this, you want that lower back pressed into the ground as you pull the arms back. You want the elbows locked. You don't want the elbows bent as you're doing this stretch. Again, work on
That's
our
halfway.
breathing. But if you have forgotten, I have forgotten. So breathing, 6 to 8 second inhales, 8 to 10 second exhales. You will get more out of the stretching. And there's so many scientific studies that have to do with breathing and diaphragm breathing and how it's so good for our health.
Three, two,
All right, so
one.
we got our left
Switch.
arm. We're going to grab, you're going to go to the side. Our right hand is going to grab the bands. And then we're going to look
Three,
over our left
two,
shoulder. Look
one.
over our left shoulder
Switch.
and pull that band across our body. Now we're going to work on our breathing. 6 to 8 inhale, 8 to 10 exhale.
That's halfway. Three, two, one.
All right, guys.
Switch.
Coming up, switching arms. Again, that lower back is going to press in. I'm going to go slowly, work
Three,
that inner thigh of
one.
the left leg.
Switch.
Again, working on that breathing. 6 to 8 second inhales. I feel like a recorder, but just I have to tell myself this so you lose track and forget.
That's halfway. Three, two, one.
All right, guys.
The timer is complete.
Timer is not complete. We got 2 more minutes. We got to switch to that left side. So 2 minutes on that left side. So instead of 22:05, it's going to be 24 minutes here. So again, you're going to push that left heel back and then sit up and then just push your hips forward till you feel that stretch. 2 minutes from here, guys. As we're cooling down, as we're finishing up, I want to say thank you for joining us on our mobility session. Remember, every day is a chance to improve on yourself, and so taking time out for you, I always say for me, I have to take care of myself. Kind of like if you're in an airplane, they say put that mask on yourself. So I've got people in my life that depend on me. I'm sure you do too. And I've got to work on myself, and whether that be meditation, prayer, flexibility, mobility, exercise, drinking water, everything I need to do to work on myself so that I can do all the things I need to do. Got a minute, 15 seconds, guys. I'm gonna end up taking my selfie now just so I can explain our check-in for charity. Every time that you check in on Facebook, you find Get You in Shape, hit checking in for charity. Every time we give 75 cents. So thank you for you doing that. If you have not done it, it's pretty simple. I'm gonna take a quick selfie of myself, and Rhonda's here with me. And I'm gonna say checking in for charity. It does not have to be a selfie. It could be a picture of your mat. We are trying to motivate, encourage, and inspire others to do what we're doing, move more, be more better versions of ourselves. And so just a simple post will hopefully encourage somebody, but it also will help us give to our charity partners. So find Get You in Shape, type in checking in for charity, find Get You in Shape and check in, and then make sure it's public, and we give 75 cents. We got 10 seconds, guys, and we will see you on the next video. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Rhonda, for joining us. And y'all have a good one. 3, 2, 1, and that's a wrap.